I can't even begin to imagine how disgusted, how hurt, how angry you must be at this bizarre controversy. How did you react to it when you first heard of it?
No, I was actually, Barkha, it was extremely hurtful for me. I think because I think it's really unfair that, I have to keep, or we have to keep, from this part of the world, keep justifying our Indian-ness, keep asserting our Indian-ness again and again and time and again. I don't know why that is, whether that has something to do with my gender or whatever it is. But I think it's really unfair. And I think that's something that hurts me the most. After playing for the country for as many years, after saying time and again that I have an Indian passport, after saying time and again that I still play for India, after winning medals at Commonwealth Games, after I got married for India, I don't understand why time and again I have to keep justifying that I'm Indian. And that to me was the most hurtful thing. Besides that, everything else, it's fine. People say things, they have their opinions, it doesn't affect me. But if someone is going to question my roots and question my family's roots and question my Indian-ness, I'm not going to let that happen.
How much pressure has your has your decision to marry somebody from Pakistan put on your life? Do you feel that's why you're picked on?
I find it amazing actually because, as sports people and my family, we have never ever in our lives looked at another person from what religion, caste or country they come from. So even when I got married, I was asked these questions and, I found it amazing that it didn't even cross my mind which country he was from when we met. So, and it still doesn't. So I don't understand why it has to cross anyone else's mind.
You sound really upset. Obviously, it's touched a raw nerve, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's just really upsetting.
I can imagine, and I'm really sorry, Sania. I think so many Indians are that you're feeling the way you are right now. I can feel you choking up. I know you're really upset, and I can only say sorry on behalf of all the Indians who are very proud of you.
Thank you.
I know you're upset. I'm just giving you a moment to in a sense, feel a little better about this. You're okay? Yeah. I just want to ask you, you said you don't know if you're picked upon because you're a woman. This phrase that she's the daughter-in-law of Pakistan. I would turn around and say, I'm first the daughter of India. Why are women always seen through this prism? I mean, what would you say about that obnoxious description?
I think we live in a as much as we say that we're equal, but we live in an extremely male chauvinist society, and unfortunately we have to deal with this as women. I'm sure you deal with it on a daily basis at every level.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I do, and I know exactly what you feel, and I felt, on different occasions, we've all felt the frustration and the sadness you're feeling now. But Sania, what really upsets me is that, you're such an icon, and you're such a tough woman, and you're such a tough person, and this silly controversy has made you so sad. It's induced tears. This is so tragic. I mean, Indians should be shameful at this moment. Were you at all able to draw strength from the fact that most people thought this was an absurd controversy?
I think that by the end of the day, actually, I felt a lot better, I think logic finally prevailed. It's good to know that at least 80% of this country is logical and thinks logically. And I think, I'd like to thank the media, because I think they really stood behind me. Every single channel did. And for the first time, I felt like everyone was fighting for the right. And I think it felt very good at the end of the day.
And are you committed to remaining the brand ambassador? Are you even more determined after this controversy?
The problem with me is I'm way too stubborn for this country, I think. So, yeah, I will be. And, unless...
It's a good thing to be stubborn. Good for you.
Unless someone else thinks otherwise. So, yeah, I will do whatever it takes. I'm representing Telangana and India, most importantly, on the map all the time, and I hope I can continue to do that and, you know, not only make India more well known in the world of sport and the world of tennis, but also Telangana.